clock on my dashboard flickered 2 a.m. as my 18-wheeler roared down a desolate stretch of the Nevada highway. The world outside was a void of absolute black, broken only by the yellow glow of my headlights cutting through the fog. Exhaustion was heavy in my bones, but the pressure of a delivery bonus kept my foot glued to the pedal. Suddenly, a figure appeared on the shoulder of the road. A young woman in a yellow knit hat, frantically waving for help. My gut told me to keep driving, but my conscience won. I hissed to a stop, the air brakes screaming into the silent night. Little did I know, I was inviting death into my cabin. The unnatural silence, the woman climbed in, but she didn't say a word. As she sat there, the temperature in the cabin plummeted until I could see my own breath. I asked her what happened to her car, but she only pointed a thin, trembling finger toward the road ahead. Soon, my dashboard lights began to pulse and dim. The engine started making a sickening, wet grinding sound. When I glanced in the rearview mirror, my blood turned to ice. Her face was beginning to elongate, her skin stretching like wet leather, and her eyes were shifting into large, lidless yellow orbs. She wasn't a girl. She was something trying and failing to look like one. The discovery of the ooze, the truck sputtered and died at an abandoned, rusting truck stop. Steam hissed from the hood, but it didn't smell like coolant. It smelled like rotting meat. When I pried the hood open, I gasped in horror. The entire engine block was coated in a thick, sizzling greenish-yellow ooze that seemed to be eating through the metal. I turned back to the cab, but the girl was gone. From the darkness of the surrounding fields, a low, guttural growl vibrated through the ground. They weren't just hitchhikers, they were hunters from another world, and I had just delivered myself to their dining table. The final stand, the overhead lights of the truck stop exploded in a shower of sparks. Out of the shadows stepped two massive, bird-like monsters with elongated limbs and razor-sharp talons. They moved with terrifying, hummingbird-like speed, feeding on the electricity of the station. In a desperate bid for survival, I realized they were vulnerable while they fed. I grabbed a Zippo lighter and a gallon of fuel from the garage, soaking the ground around them. As they lunged at me with a bone-chilling shriek, I flicked the flame. A massive orange explosion ripped through the night, engulfing the monsters in a sea of fire. Their screams were not human, and as I drove away in a stolen car, those yellow eyes remained burned into my memory forever.